Read and draw with Comic Kids.
Well, hello, my friends. My name is Miss Cat, and today we are going to be doing a special read and draw class for this adorable book called Pop. It's by author Karen Kilpatrick and illustrated by Germán Blanco. And it is a lovely little story about a popcorn kernel that just doesn't pop. So I'm going to read the book to you, and then we're going to work on drawing in the style of the illustrator. Let's get started.
Teaching kids art through comics, cartoons, and books. Comic Kids.
Pop by Karen Kilpatrick and illustrated by Germán Blanco. It was a big day. Happy Pop Day! The kernels were leaving their jars for the first time to head to the microwave. Otto was ready. Like the rest of the kernels, he'd been preparing for this moment. Pop Day prep. Oil, heat, more oil, more heat. Pop! Look, Piper popped. There goes Connor. Pop! Otto couldn't wait for his turn. Once he popped, he could finally do all the fun things he'd been dreaming about from the jar. Like swim in big buckets of butter, drizzle himself in elegant swirls of chocolate, and get sprinkled with shimmery, sparkly salt. Coat himself in shiny but sticky caramel, roll in all kinds of cheese flavors, and even hang out with some nuts. Pop, 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 pop! Things were heating up fast. All around him, kernels were becoming popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. All the kernels, that is, except for one. Nothing was happening to Otto. Otto waited until every kernel had popped, then waited some more. But Otto never popped. Did he not use enough oil? Or get enough heat? No matter what he tried, Otto remained a kernel. While the new popcorn celebrated, Otto went back to his jar alone, where he stayed for a while. And a while longer. Until one day, Otto noticed his favorite smell floating by on the breeze. Butter! Otto couldn't resist. He followed the delicious smell through the jars, past the microwave, and up to a large yellow bowl. When Otto peeked inside, he couldn't believe his eyes. Hey, look! Another kernel! Let's party! Come on down! He had thought butter was only for popcorn. His new friends disagreed. You can have fun whether you pop or not, or just half pop. All you need to do is leave the jar and the rest is up to you. So Otto took a chance. And you know what? It was so much fun. It was nuts. Otto sped down the cheese, soaked in the chocolate, and it was the fastest butter spinner around. On the next pop day, Otto waited outside the microwave with a sign. Happy Pop or Not Day. Just in case there were other kernels who didn't know that it was okay not to pop. Or only half pop. The end. My friends, I hope you enjoyed the story Pop as much as I did. Now we're going to get started doing this drawing, which is in the style of the illustrator, Germán Blanco. So we're going to be drawing a popcorn kernel and little pieces of popcorn. I'm going to explain how I did this drawing to you so that you can do it on your own. Okay, kids, it's time to draw. Let's take out our supplies. You'll need a paper, pencil, and something to color with. Let's get started. Okay, friends, the first thing I'm going to do is draw a kernel in the middle of my paper. It gets narrower down at the bottom. I'm then going to start giving my characters faces. So these upside down eyes make our little kernel look very happy. We have a big, wide smile and little cheeks on either side. They look like the letter C. We just add a little line in each of the mouths for a tongue and some eyebrows. Now the arms and legs on these characters, you'll notice, are very thin, and the illustrator drew 4 fingers on a lot of the characters. I'm putting them in this shape so that it looks like it's jumping. And notice that the legs are bent to look like that too. These little lines make it look like our character is moving. All around my paper, I'm going to start drawing the popped popcorn by doing swirly lines at the bottom. Each one of them are going to have their own unique faces. This one has oval eyes and a very similar mouth to our kernel with a tongue. Notice that the arms are going straight out again, so it looks like our little piece of popcorn is jumping for joy. But these legs are going to be straight, so it really looks like it's jumping. I'm going to do one more down in the bottom corner. This one is going to have a different face, smiley eyes, little cheeks, arms and legs out, but the legs in this case are going to be bent. And once again, we're going to make those action lines on the side of our character, those little lines, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start coloring my kernel with an orangish brown marker. You will notice that I use a darker brown marker on the edge starting now. That is a shadow, and that is something that the illustrator did to make their character look three-dimensional. I'm also going to color the inside of all of the mouths black, but I'm not going to color the tongue. I'm going to color it red a little bit later. So I'll go ahead and take my bright red marker out, a little bit of red on the tongues. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to outline my white popcorn with a yellowish tan marker. That's another shadowing technique that the illustrator did. You can go ahead and pause the video now so that you can look at the drawing and draw the characters from Pop all by yourself. Have a great time drawing! Comic Kids is a nonprofit helping children in the community learn art through comics, cartoons, and books. To learn more, see our website at comickids.org and follow us on Instagram. For more videos like these, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.